It's me, Jen, your punch picker at my desk. I have a very small haul for you and a story, as you noticed in the title. So I think I'll show you what I got first, and then I will talk to you because I have a couple of jibber jabber stuff to talk about, and I want to talk to you about something and see if you're interested in it. So I got 2 pieces of clothes, fabric, 2 brooches, and another item, and that's it. I spent like $20. It's crazy. So let me show you the 2 tops. One is for me. This one in particular is to sell. This one was $4.49, so it was $2.50. It is a Romans 4X. So it's just this basic t-shirt. Very pretty blue flowers. Short sleeve. A little bit of a stretch. Nice and long. It's got a little bit of a hanky hem. And it's almost like an A-line because it kind of flares out toward the bottom. So very comfy. Somebody will enjoy that. I only have a couple of no-sleeve shirts. I don't really wear a lot of that out. But I have been tanning. Oh, there's my tattoo. So I have been tanning. So I like to have a couple on rotation. So I picked this one up. Funny enough, it's the weirdest thing with Avenue clothes at the thrift store. It's either they're $1 million or they're reasonably priced. So I saw this one. It's an Avenue. It is a 22-24 and it is $3.49. So it was $1.75. So here's what it looks like. So it's just like a basic stretchy knit. It's got this design on the front. It's kind of an interesting hem on it, isn't it? And then the back is this plain navy blue. So wash that up before I use it. It's funny. The fabric, I think somebody's been destashing. So sometimes they'll have a couple of pieces of fabric on like one hanger. So they had a lot of sport ones today and golf. Don't know. So this one was $2. So it's got all these football gear and football and cleats, etc. And then I think this one might have been clipped with that one because I don't see a price. But this one has golf. So who knows? Somebody's out there looking for sport ones. There was these 2 were together for $2, so I paid basically $1 each. I really like this one. I think it's cute with all the sports people on there. Isn't that cool? So there's that one, and then there's this one with all the different sports: baseball, tennis, hockey, basketball, etc. You know, I'm not too much into sports, but there was some good news recently. LeBron James, who is a Cleveland person, Akron, actually, originally he's from. He plays with the Lakers now, and his son was just drafted by the Lakers. Isn't that awesome? I really do want to watch him play, because we did go to a couple games when he was here in Cleveland, and it's awesome to see him play, and it'll be really cool to see him and his son on the same team. Isn't that cool? Anywho, that's as much as I get into sports. There was these 2 pieces. Can't find a price, but they're basically all $3.99. So this one is Christmas. There's that one, and then this one. I don't know. This is it? Yeah, it's poinsettias, I guess they call them. Poinsettias, whatever. This one says spring, so maybe those aren't poinsettias. Yeah, there's holly on there too. I'm confused. This one was, I think it says $2.49, so $1.25. So we got number 8, racing. This one's pretty cool. I love the colors on this. This is $2. And it does have hockey and basketball. I don't know if that's a weird combination. Slam Jams, it says on it. There's several yards there. This one, I mean, there was other golf ones. I was like, kind of left them behind. But then I saw this one, and I loved the vintage vibe to it. Isn't that cool? Look at her playing in her skirt. And then the last piece I got is this little one with all the little dolls and stuff on them and buttons. So I will get these ready to go out to my store. I've sold these before. I don't find them too often, but I do get them when I see them. Very high heel shoe that is meant to have a wine bottle in it. So there's the original tag. It is a wine cradle caddy. So I'll have to clean up this sticker price that was on there. It was $4.49, so I paid $2.25. And then the two brooches I got, I don't know what it was, but there was such a swarm around the jewelry. I look, but that's one of my last stops. So they have some in the case, and then of course they have a stand. So these are off of the stand. These are two brooches. This one was $2. It's this very pretty bird tending to its eggs that look like pearls. And then along that same line, we have two birds with a nest. Isn't that cute? So these, I think this one was $2. They're both $2. So I'll put these on my cards and get those out to my space. My brooch has been doing well. Still kind of waiting to see how the Temu ones do. I did, when I wrote out the tag, I put new, so people know that they're not new and they're not vintage. I mean, I know some people don't care, but I don't want to mislead anyone as well. So that is it, if you can believe it. Now we'll get on to the chitty chat. So when I got there was a lot of people. Me and my friend from the store were standing in line first. So we went in and started shopping. And the line was pretty short by the time I was done, but like you could see, I didn't find much. So sometimes I'll go back over to the aisles that have just decor, and then I walk the opposite direction that I did the first time around just to kind of see if anything catches my eye, which it did not. So by the time I went to get in line, they do one line on Mondays. So they have a starting point, and then it goes all the way back to the store. And then it turns and goes along the back of the store. So it was just to where it was part of the turn there when I pulled up. So we're moving very slowly. We get around the corner. There's literally probably a dozen people in line with their carts ahead of me. And I'm looking, and I can see they had all of the registers open. They had 2 with people, and then the rest, there was 6 that were, you scan your own stuff. Now, I know not everybody likes to do that, or they don't take cash. I think they had one that was going to do cash. I don't know, but none of them take cash. All the self-checkouts are card only. So I'm standing there and I'm looking, and I can see at least 3 of them with nobody there. They're just waiting. So I was chit-chatting with a couple ladies in line, and I'm like, can you watch my cart? I'm going to go see if I can speed this up. So I go up to the front, and I do my loud mom voice, and I said, register 6, 7, and 8 are open, no line, card only, self-checkout, and people just kind of stood there, and I said, you doing self-checkout? No. Are you want to? Okay, go over to 6. Are you? Okay, you go over to 7. They have a lady that will direct traffic, but she was running, because if you have a tag, like if you get anything out of the jewelry case, they'll put it in a bag and you have a number, so you have to hand it to her. If somebody's struggling, if something's not scanning or whatever, she's over there helping. Or people don't know what they're doing, she'll be over there helping. So, I mean, they're doing the best they can. And I'm like, I don't understand why people just don't, they're just standing there. I don't know. So, and then one lady says, but why are you cutting? I guess she didn't hear what I said. And I said, are you doing self-checkout? She said, no. And I said, then you're waiting for those. I said, I'm calling for people to go self-checkout. So I go back, and the line was, of course, scooching up. So the 2 ladies, one in front of me and one behind me, said, we got your cart. So they were kind of pulling it along. So I got back in line, and they were laughing. They're like, thanks, that was great. And so we move up about, several more. And then I look, and there's more open. So I'm far enough up, and I'm going, self-checkout number 5 is open. Card only. So I walked up there again, and I directed again. And so then I basically got all the way up and the lady ahead of me, so we were just chit-chatting, and they were laughing, and they're like, wow, you really know what you're doing. You should work here, blah, blah, blah. So then the one lane opened, and the lady that was ahead of me that we were talking, and I said, register 3 is open. Don't make me yell at you. So she started laughing. She goes, oh, no, I'm going. So, yeah. And then when I was going ahead and I was, I finally got up and I was checking my stuff out. The lady that was walking around helping people, I've talked to her a ton of times. And she came over and she put her hand on the table and she said, thank you. It's really crazy in here. Thank you for doing that. And I said, I'm just trying to help, and I'm trying to help myself because I got to go. And I said, no problem. If I'm here, I'm going to do it. And she goes, you coming next Monday? And she goes, yeah, I know you'll be here next Monday. And I said, I don't know if I will, because I don't always go. If I do well on garage sale and on Thursdays, then I don't go on Mondays, but that's my job whenever I go. And enough people who work there and who shop there know me, so nobody balked at it or had a problem with it at all. So if this ever falls through, I can work there, I guess. But it was funny because a couple of the employees were like, thanks, we appreciate it. I had taken in, I got a whole bunch of chocolate at one point and took it in, and I was handing it out to the employees. I'm like, you guys get a lot of grief. You need a little bit of, fun stuff too. Excuse me. So, pardon. So yeah, that was my adventure of taking over at Savers. So, not completely altruistic, but hey, you get it. Excuse me. Goodness. So, I have something to talk to you guys about, but I think I'm going to wait. I might do a chitty chat video this coming week and talk about it because I kind of want your opinion on something, and I want to open up and talk to you about something a little bit more personal than I normally do on here. And I know you guys are pretty good and receptive about that, but maybe that should have its own video, I mean, we're at 12 minutes. Let's keep it short today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. How has thrift and a garage sale been for you? Is it kind of skimpy like it's been around here? I don't know. I really need to to get really caught up on what I have. I need to sell some dead stock that I have. I just really need to clear out some space. I feel like I'm getting a little cramped when I go down to the basement. I just walk over there and I'm like, I can't do this. So yeah, so I'm going to be working on that this week. Definitely going to be listing some things. I got some mystery bags I got put together this weekend, so they're going to be going out this Wednesday. So busy. So I'm going to get busy putting this stuff together, wrapping it up so we can take it out and make some more money. So I have a couple tutorials. I have a chitty chat video coming up. Last week you got 3 videos. Lucky you. So yeah, I'll keep them coming. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Get out there, find some good stuff. There's lots to be had. And if you don't get any, it's okay. As long as it's not going in a landfill, we're all good about that. So I will see you next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.